see in that first quarter out of that starting lineup, but when the gap started to grow?
Yeah, well, this team with their movement really challenges your defense, and you have to be on point. And they're very unique, very similar to Golden State's type of movement. That's what we saw when we played these guys in the finals. Your defense really has to be connected, and we just had a few too many breakdowns, and they made us pay with everything. Even when we had solid defense, they hit a tough three. So give them credit for coming out strong.
Flip side would be, what did you see out of the groups that got back into it and kind of combining those together? The lineups have been at the mercy of injuries since all year, but are you starting to get closer to seeing some things that you know are working?
Yeah, every game there's lessons, and I want to credit the guys that competed in the second half. We held them to 44 points in the second half. Obviously, it's too late, in terms of what we gave up in the first half, but we stayed believing in each other, and we're able to cut a 26 point lead down to 4, and just weren't able to close it out.
What were you looking for?
Yeah, I don't want to get into the design of the play for future opponents, but it's not Talen's fault for that turnover. We have pressure release options in place that weren't presented to him.
Frank, obviously, a lot happened to him, but I want to focus a little on Trevor. I understand that he missed a lot of time this year. Are you guys still trying to play him back into rhythm? Has that been some of the thinking? And
yes.
And just how bad of a way?
He's going to come around. He had a tough night. He'll come around.
You mentioned the defensive activity was better as the game went on. What does that mean? What were you guys actually doing better?
Well, our smaller lineups have been struggling defensively, so we're incorporating more switching, in particular with off-ball action. And this is, with Golden State, the best off-ball movement team in the league. So it's challenging, especially when you have a guy like Duncan Robinson, the threat that he carries. So we tried a couple of different coverages when the first one wasn't working. And, like I said, you guys have to be really connected and reading each other on the fly at high speed and with a very small margin for error. And, that's what you saw with the way the Heat made us pay in the first half.
So, Frank, what's the plan for AD over the next couple of days before the next opportunity, I guess, for him to play on Tuesday? And when he does return, would it be a no restriction sex situation?
I don't know that yet. And, tomorrow he's going to get some work in, and we'll see how his body's responding and we'll make decisions at that point.
Russ obviously was fundamental. What do you take away from this game tonight? And it seemed like a really strong scoring game for him as well. Is there something that you see about the looks he took tonight that builds some confidence?
Yeah, well, we want to continue to encourage him to attack the basket as much as possible, and he makes great decisions when he gets there in terms of whether he has a finish or whether he has second side threes. I think he found several shooters on three-point shots, painted great situations, but also was efficient finishing at the rim. And that's what we want from Russ, to continue to attack. And in terms of the comeback, he's one of the great competitors in the game. So the competitive spirit showed up during that comeback.
Frank, you mentioned belief that he still has it. I guess how important is that for you to see enough of these kind of as this team has gone through ups and downs first 7 games, that there is still a belief that down 26, the game isn't over. Played through the finish line. Seems like even in the past week, that seems like.
Yeah, for sure. This group believes in one another. They know that the 82-game season, even if everyone was healthy, it was going to take a long time, potentially for them to gel and to learn each other and build a connectivity. And with guys in and out, it's been delayed, but the belief in each other has remained strong. And the goal is to continue to grow every day and build the habits that are going to, give us a strong run down the stretch of the regular season, and, the habits that are going to win for us in the playoffs.